Imagine being at work and having a new change announced about a new process that's changing, a move of office, a new technology that we are implementing, and you receive it with excitement. You receive this piece of news with the thinking, oh, this is going to be a big change. But I wonder how I am going to be able to adapt, to self regulate, to go through this, to learn. That would be a nice place to be at, right? So, welcome. My name is Magali. I am starting a YouTube channel to speak about adaptability. I think this is a very important thing that we need to look at in organizations and in any of our lives nowadays. And I'd like to really dive in today in something that I believe we misunderstand a lot. A lot of times when I hear about adaptability, people are talking about it like it is a personality trait. I don't know if I pronounced this right. This goes in. But I think this is where we are a little bit wrong about it. It's not a trait. It's not as if like some people are adaptable and some people are not. So we all have the capacity to develop this and to build it moving forward. But when we don't, so what happened? Well, we face the challenge of change and then we think too much, or we think our way through it and we take some action and we pass through it, but we just kept this cognitive I'm having a hard time. This has just been a cognitive thing, right? So for me, adaptability is a lot more than did you think your way through it. It's where you are able to stay present under pressure, where you're able to self-regulate in the moment. So you didn't react and you took a few breaths and you took the best decision that you felt at this time for in front of this situation. Where you then able to learn from a situation that you've lived and extract the learning and update what you're thinking about what happened. And are you able to then look forward and just continue walking on your path and choosing to walk forward? That's a little bit more of what I call this system. And this is what I'm here to teach you is how do we build as a human being our internal adaptability system. I think this is very important nowadays if we don't want to be swayed left or right. By any change we are going to live in our work context and even at home. And we know that changes are happening a lot faster and they're really more complex than ever. And I'm hearing every time I teach on a weekly basis, a lot of organizations are undertaking big transformation programs. So here, what's going to be very important is even though those big transformation programs are supported by great plans and strategies and resources to deliver those projects moving forward, if we are not able to equip every individual to absorb this change, to learn new tools, new technologies, and whatever is changing, we're never going to get there as an organization. And I think this is where we are starting to make some ground, but still in every private or public context where I teach on a weekly basis, I notice that we invest very little in explaining in supporting the human beings that are actually working in those environments. And so as long as we continue to focus on the very technical side of a change and we're not really training people outside of the project context to learn how to adapt to anything and to really truly build their adaptability system, I think we might continue to deliver those projects with a huge gap. And that's where we have to be careful in a world where change are going to continue to accelerate. AI is coming into work context, and that's going to change the sense of what we are doing, and some definitely behaviors and and on like and belief about how we should be doing our work and how we've been doing our work for many years. So nonetheless, we've got to prepare. This is very important. This is the right time to start doing it. And that's why I'm excited to start this channel, to really speak about how do we build our own internal adaptability system. So stay tuned for more videos. This is just a short one. Of course, there'll be a lot of resource you can dive in if ever you're just like, oh, I want to do this. I'd love to perfect this capacity and build this superpower. I'd be glad to really walk the path alongside with you. So I'm working right now on finishing and polishing a journal that you'll be able to use in order to self-evaluate yourself. So this will give you a little benchmark about where you're starting, and a little ebook that you'll be able to read to start implementing small practices into your daily life, because developing your adaptability is nothing like a big shift. It's a combination of small actions and small changes that will eventually compound at the end of the day. So we need to learn a lot of little skills here and there and develop a few capacities to really be able to develop our adaptability system. So that's really exciting. When those things are going to be ready, I will put them and link them in the comments. There will also be a mini immersion course, 1 month, that I'm working on. This is going to be the first course that I deliver online. So very exciting, very exciting. This is a new learning experience for me, a new adventure, and I'd love you to tag along and learn along my side. So looking really forward. It's an honor for me to be here. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. I'm fearful and excited, but I feel grounded in this next few steps. So I feel it's the good timing to start sharing this important piece of information with everyone. And of course, we're going to co-create and grow together, and this channel is probably not going to look like it ever started, but this is the beginning of it all. So until we meet next time, I wish you the very best.